Alright everyone, let's talk about something that has been lighting up my comments section for years, the Pi network. You've probably heard about it from a friend, seen it on social media, or maybe you've been tapping that little lightning button on your phone every single day. For the uninitiated, Pi network is a digital currency project aiming to be the most widely used and accessible cryptocurrency on the planet. The big idea? Mine from your smartphone without draining your battery and without needing massive mining rigs. Designed for everyday people, not just tech wizards. The project was started back in 2019 by a team of Stanford graduates who saw a major problem with early cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. They realized that mining Bitcoin had become incredibly difficult and expensive for the average person. You needed specialized hardware, a ton of electricity, and a deep technical understanding. This created a high barrier to entry, concentrating the wealth and power in the hands of a few. Pi Network's founders wanted to flip that script entirely. Their vision? Distribute coins to a massive global community before it gained significant monetary value, creating a more decentralized and fair ecosystem from the ground up. So, how does this phone mining actually work without turning your iPhone into a pocket warmer? The mechanism behind Pi Network is based on something called the Stellar Consensus Protocol, or SCP. Don't let the technical name scare you, it's actually pretty straightforward. Unlike Bitcoin's proof of work, which requires computers to solve complex math problems, SCP relies on a network of trusted participants to validate transactions. In the Pi ecosystem, this is achieved through security circles. These are small groups of 3 people, 4 people, 5 people that you, as a user, trust. By building these circles, you help secure the network. This system is incredibly energy efficient. Your phone isn't actually doing the heavy lifting or solving cryptographic puzzles. When you press the mining button each day, you're essentially just sending a signal to the Pi servers that says, "Hey, I'm a real active user." This daily check-in verifies your commitment to the network, and, in return, you are rewarded with Pi coins at a predetermined rate. The rate at which you earn Pi has decreased over time as the network has grown, a concept known as halving. This is a common practice designed to make the currency scarcer and theoretically more valuable as more people join. The whole ecosystem is designed to be user-friendly, which is its biggest strength and why it has attracted over 55 million engaged users, according to the latest updates. You don't need to understand blockchain technology or manage complex private keys from the get-go. You download the app, get an invitation code from a friend, it's invite only, and start earning. Alright, let's get to the headline news, the update everyone has been waiting for. As of 2025, the Pi core team has officially initiated the open mainnet period. This is the moment that the entire project has been building towards for over 5 years. For years, the Pi you've been mining on your phone has existed on a testnet. Think of a testnet as a practice field or a simulation. The coins had no real-world value because they were locked within Pi's own closed system. You couldn't send them to an external wallet, trade them on an exchange, or use them to buy a cup of coffee. The launch of the mainnet changes everything. A mainnet is the live, functioning blockchain. It's the real deal. When a cryptocurrency project moves from a testnet to a mainnet, it's like a company going from being privately held to being publicly traded on the stock market. First, they launched the enclosed mainnet. It began in late 2022. The mainnet was live but protected by a firewall. Pioneers who passed KYC could migrate coins to the Pi wallet. They could transact with other verified pioneers. Think of it as a walled garden or a private economy. You could send Pi to a friend or buy goods and services from Pi apps all inside a closed loop. But you couldn't connect to external blockchains or exchanges. You couldn't send Pi to Binance or Coinbase, nor could you trade it for Bitcoin, Ethereum, or US dollars. The purpose was to let the community test real-world functionality, build utilities, and fix bugs without wild open market volatility. Big news for 2025. Transition to the open mainnet. The firewall comes down. Open mainnet removes external connectivity restrictions. You'll be able to connect your Pi wallet to other blockchains and list Pi on cryptocurrency exchanges. That allows Pi to establish a public market price. It enables interoperability with the crypto world. Your Pi becomes a liquid asset you can, in theory, trade for other currencies. This two-step approach was deliberate by the core team. Many projects rush to exchanges to create hype and pump prices. So you're a pioneer, you've passed KYC, and the open mainnet is here. What does this actually change for you on a day-to-day basis? It means ownership. The Pi coins you've been accumulating are no longer just a number in an app. They are now cryptographic assets on a live blockchain that you, and only you, control through your wallet's non-custodial private keys. It's the difference between an IOU and actual cash. Your Pi balance, once migrated, is yours to hold spend, as you see fit within the network's new capabilities. The most anticipated change is real-world value. Pi can be listed on cryptocurrency exchanges. That opens price discovery. You could trade Pi for Bitcoin or for stablecoins like USDT. Those can be converted into your local fiat, dollars or euros. This turns a digital collection into a tangible asset. What will the price of one Pi coin be? Let's be crystal clear about this. As of today, September 3rd, 2025, with the open mainnet just beginning its rollout, there is no official established market price for Pi coin. Anyone who tells you they know the exact price is either guessing or trying to mislead you. The price will be determined by the market once it is listed on public exchanges and trading begins. It will be a classic case of supply and demand. On the supply side, we have the total number of coins that have been migrated to the mainnet and are available for trading. Not all mined Pi will hit the market at once. Many users have locked up a portion of their Pi for a set period to increase their mining rate. This locked-up Pi is temporarily removed from the circulating supply, which could help stabilize the price by preventing a massive initial sell-off. The total circulating supply will be a critical number to watch as trading begins. A lower initial supply could lead to a higher price, all else being equal. On the demand side, things get more interesting. First, there's the sheer size of the community. With over 55 million users, even a small fraction wanting to buy more Pi or hold on to what they have could create significant demand. Second, and perhaps more importantly, is utility. If the Pi ecosystem has compelling apps and a marketplace where you can actually use Pi to buy things, it creates a natural demand for the coin beyond pure speculation. With all the anticipation around the mainnet launch, the internet has become a minefield of misinformation about Pi's price. You've probably seen screenshots of exchange listings showing Pi trading at $30, $100, or even the infamous consensus price of $314,159. It is absolutely crucial to understand that these are not real. The prices you see on some exchanges right now are for Pi IOUs. IOU. These are not the real Pi coin. They are essentially speculative derivatives or placeholders offered by exchanges, allowing people to bet on the future price of Pi. These IOU markets are completely disconnected from the actual Pi network and the real supply of coins. They are highly speculative and risky, and the Pi core team has repeatedly warned users against participating in them. The price on these IOU markets does not reflect the true value of Pi and should not be taken as an indicator of what the price will be upon launch. First and foremost, if you haven't already, complete your KYC verification. This is non-negotiable. You cannot move your mined Pi to the mainnet without proving you're a real person. Check the Pi app for your KYC slot. The process involves submitting your ID and a liveness check. It can sometimes take a while to get approved, so get this done as soon as possible. Without completing KYC, all the Pi you've mined is essentially stuck in the app and will eventually be burned. Don't let your years of tapping go to waste. Second, create your Pi wallet and, most importantly, secure your passphrase. The wallet is where your real Pi coins will live on the mainnet. During the wallet creation process, you will be given a 24-word passphrase. This is the master key to your funds. Write it down on a piece of paper. Better yet, write it on multiple pieces of paper. Store them in safe, separate locations. Do not store it as a screenshot on your phone. Do not store it in a text file on your computer. Do not store it in your email drafts. If your device is lost, stolen, or hacked, you will lose your funds. You are your own bank now. Protect that passphrase like it's a winning lottery ticket. Third, complete the mainnet checklist in the Pi app. It includes confirming your Pi wallet, choosing a lockup configuration, and finally, submitting your request to migrate your balance to the mainnet. The lockup setting is an important decision. You can choose to lock up a percentage of your Pi for a period of time in exchange for a higher mining rate. So there you have it. The Pi network stands at a major crossroads in its history. The open mainnet launches in 2025. It's the culmination of years of community-building development patience from millions of pioneers. This is where theory becomes practice. Digital points in an app become a real transferable cryptocurrency. The project's strategy, community first, value second. That strategy is about to be tested on the open market. It's exciting and nerve-wracking. The Mainnet is here. Pi coins can finally become real assets. Your immediate priority, completing your KYC. Next, setting up your wallet. And securing your passphrase. Treat your passphrase like your financial future, because it might be. Be extremely cautious of scams and beware of price rumors. Any price you see before official open trading is not real. True market price will be set by supply.